The weather gets better. James Mullinger's in town. Coincidence? I don't know. I'll take it. James Mullinger's right in the middle of a 48-date national tour, and one of these shows is going to be filmed in Halifax at the Rebecca Cohn Auditorium in Halifax on April 17th. So Mullinger calls New Brunswick home, but you're in Halifax today, and you're stopping by our studio. Thank you for making time for us.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you for making time for me. This is literally always the highlight of the tour, coming in and seeing the lovely ladies that I watch every morning and hanging out.
Really? Well, that is a joy. I can't wait to tell our audience all the things you've been up to. Let's begin with the show, though.
Yes.
I want to know all about the show.
Well, it's basically it's the show that I've been touring for the last year, combined with the show that I toured the previous year. I didn't capture that one for a special, so it's all of the best material that has basically been brought together by hitting as many small venues as possible. So I travel around the country playing anywhere from, you know, theatres and comedy clubs, but the places that I love to perform are like a women's institute venue in Cow Bay, small breweries in Hampton or Sussex, and collating stories. So essentially the show is a celebration of Canada, and really there's never been a more important time to laugh. The world is quite literally burning. People are looking to Canada for answers because people look to us and say, how is it that this country can be so full of joy, so full of peace? And that's really what this show is. It's my love letter to this beautiful country that welcomed me.
Well, it's really everything you do is kind of a love letter, which we appreciate, and you wear so many hats. But speaking of the comedy hat, you have done comedy basically all over the world, but really your deepest knowledge would be UK versus Canada and the East Coast.
Yeah.
Like, how is comedy different? Do people laugh differently? Do they find different things funny?
It's a good question. I mean, obviously, being all part of the Commonwealth, there are some crossovers, and there's lots of shows, of course, that are British shows that Canadians grew up watching as well. But I would say the biggest difference is that British audiences, not that they're difficult, but a British audience is sat there kind of going, make me laugh. Whereas, as odd as it sounds, a Canadian audience comes out to laugh.
Yeah.
And I'd say the weirdest thing is I've had Canadians come up to me after shows and say, oh, sorry for laughing so loudly during... No, that's literally what we want. So there is definitely that difference, but I think also part of it is some audiences in other parts of the world are looking for things to get annoyed about, because Canadians have grown up around camp culture, sitting around the bonfire, roasting each other. People know how to take a joke here. In England, you make a joke about a town, that town will try and stop you from going back. In Canada, I'll make a joke about a town or a place on TV, and then that town, the mayor will get in touch and invite me to perform there.
Exactly.
That's Canada.
Well, gosh, this interview is flying right by, but I know you've got the big special being filmed in Halifax.
Yeah.
Live audiences can be part of that.
Yes.
So the louder the laughing, the better. Why did you choose Halifax? It's, you know, high risk, kinda.
True, and I'm not pandering, but I mean, Halifax does have the best comedy audiences. Of course, I mean, it's the biggest city in Atlantic Canada, my favourite place in the world. I would say, honestly, that I've been building up to this in the respect that, you know, I first performed on the Rebecca Cohn Auditorium stage, recording an episode of The Debaters in 2017. And I thought, one day I want to play this venue. Over the years, I've done everything. I've done Carlton, Yuck Yucks, Halifax Live, Spats Theatre, you name it. I've done all the Halifax Convention Centre, all these things, essentially building up to this moment that I could perform the best of my material to 1,000 people with the cameras running. And the film production company is a company called Salt Cinematic, who are proudly Halifax born and bred. And it really feels like the whole show it's a celebration of Canada, but crucially, Halifax is the place that I cut my teeth when I moved to Canada and tried to continue my comedy career. And I owe everything to Halifax, and I love the audiences here.
Well, we really do love you as well. And people know you're a great comedian, and they may not realize that you and your wife are great business people, too. And this little collaboration called Edit, which is just a beautiful magazine, is the latest issues coming out. Tell people where they can get this.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's our annual Celebrating Women issue. It's a quarterly magazine celebrating life on the East Coast. They can buy it in Shoppers, Walmart, Chapters Indigo, and numerous independent stores across the country, or from our website, maritimeedit.com. And really, we just try and do the same thing that you do, which is highlighting and celebrating Atlantic Canadians doing great things, and we just do it in paper form.
Well, if you ever want to showcase the people behind us here at Your Morning Atlantic, we'd be thrilled.
I would love to. Okay, well, that's signed, sealed, delivered. This has been agreed on live TV. That's
beautiful.
happening.
It just feels so nice in the hand to get your copy. Okay, you're also a father.
Yes.
And that's why you're here. Tell the audience why you're in Halifax.
Yes, indeed. So I had a couple of days rehearsing for the show and meeting with the production crews, but very shortly I am hot-footing it to the airport to collect my two children, Hunter and River, who are 15 and 12. March break, a lot of families go away. Not us, no. My wife and I put the kids on a plane to England. My parents look after them. Our plan was to kind of turn our house into a frat house and kind of, you know, have a great time. I'm turning 48 on Wednesday, so it was, we thought we'd have a bit of fun. But instead, of course, we spent the entire week working, doing shows and stuffing over 10,000 copies of the magazine into envelopes.
Oh, yeah, that is life.
That's keeping it real, right? We've got to do the graft.
That's why we love you, and that all comes into the comedy, which is so great. Okay, well, James, we're out of time. Thank you so much for making time for us.
Thank you, Crystal. I love you guys and love everyone here. And Amanda, Latavia, just keep doing what you do because I just love coming to see you all.
Wonderful stuff. Okay, so yeah, April 17th is the big show. Get your tickets now. They will be snapped up very quickly. It's your chance to be part of this special. It is 8:49. We'll take a little break and be right back after this.